Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka that Reseller Guy. Today's video, we're going to talk about Las Vegas. Yeah, I went up there over the weekend, spent 3 nights, 4 days, well, 3 days plus part of Sunday, which was the day I left. So I really didn't get to do a whole lot there on Sunday. But I did hit some thrift stores while I was up there, had some fun with friends. We're going to talk about all of it, so let's get going. So yeah, Las Vegas. I really love Las Vegas. I've been up there a ton over the years, and unfortunately over the last few years have not been able to get up there with the whole lockdown pandemic. You know about that, right? So we've been doing our fantasy football draft up there each of the last several years. Everybody from around the country meets up. Most people are here in Arizona, but we do have some out-of-state people that come in and we get together for the draft. So that's been something that's been a kind of a big thing. I mean, if you're a guy and you play fantasy football, you understand this. If you're a girl and you're like fantasy football, whatever, it's no big deal. But for us, it is a time for us all to get together where a lot of us don't see each other throughout the year, maybe once or twice. And this is a great time for us to get together in a, we'll say, a fun atmosphere and, get to spend some time together. So we went up there. We did our fantasy football draft. We did that on Saturday. We had a great time doing that. Spent some good time with some good friends, had some drinks, did some gambling, lost a lot of money, and all of that sort of stuff. So the trip up there in itself was great. Got up there Thursday, left on Sunday, 3 nights. Now let me tell you about a couple little things up there. Now, first off, I stayed at the Rio Hotel. Now, it wasn't my plan to stay over there. I had originally wanted to stay at the Flamingo, where the majority of everybody that I knew was staying. Unfortunately, I was booking my room sort of late, and the Rio was a lot cheaper than the Flamingo. I won't go into the whole story, but the Flamingo wanted like $800 for 3 nights. Yeah, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It was going to be about $800, maybe even a little more with all the taxes and extra fees that they tack on. So I checked around a little bit. Rio was about the cheapest, and they were about $500 for the 3 nights. So a $300 difference between the 2 different hotels. Wasn't really anything cheaper unless you wanted to stay off the strip at some kind of crappy place. The nice thing about the Rio is it's not too far away from the Flamingo, from the Miracle Mile shops where we were doing the majority of our gambling and eating and all that type of stuff. So Ubers were about $10 to get back and forth, plus, a few bucks for tip. So definitely worth doing that versus paying like the $15 in each of the parking garages that they charge up there in Vegas. So one other thing about this trip, and what I really wanted to do, was I wanted to keep this trip social media and phone free now as much as I could. Obviously we were texting and calling each other trying to make sure where we knew everybody was, but I didn't open YouTube, I didn't open Facebook, I didn't open Instagram, I didn't open up anything. And it was actually really nice to, kind of just take that break from everything. 3 days. Now I did use my phone while I was in the stores looking up items and stuff like that, but as far as checking out the social media aspect of things, 3 days of none of that. I didn't post on Facebook to my friends what I was doing. So that part was really nice. So quick shout out to at least the couple friends that I know that watched my video. AJ, David, I had a great time with you guys. Sorry that we weren't able to spend even more time and we lost a bunch of money together. Well, David, I think you won money while we were around, but AJ and me, I know we lost quite a bit. But thanks for watching the videos. I look forward to fantasy football season, and I hope I beat you both every week that we play each other. So now we're going to get into some reselling and thrifting now that I got through a little bit of my storytelling. Oh, actually, no, there's another story. Do you want to hear another story? All right. So in my room at the Rio, I had the next to end room, and the second night there was a party going on in the room next to me. I was so tired it didn't matter. I fell asleep, didn't care about the music. The third night I got to my room a little bit earlier, and there was a band playing in the room next door. I'm not talking like they were playing music loud. There was an actual band with instruments. So I had to call security. They came up, broke up the band. I saw them packing all their stuff and leaving. As soon as they all left, the music just went on and they started the party again. So it helped, but it didn't really help. Again, I was still pretty tired. It took a little bit longer because of that loud music, but I still fell asleep. But yeah, it's one of the problems with hotels is you get up to Vegas, everybody's having a party, which is great, but at 2 in the morning when I want to go to sleep, I wish there wasn't a lot of noise in the room next door. Now thrifting. Okay, so I did a little bit of thrifting when I came in town. I hit one store. There's a Deseret Industries that's on Flamingo Road. You exit the freeway, you turn right, it's right there, then you can go down to your hotel room. So I went there, and I did actually find a few things there. I was surprised. I was going there in the afternoon. The store wasn't busy at all, but their inventory was very low. I mean, they didn't have nearly the amount of stuff that the other DIs or Deseret Industries have, at least here in Arizona. So I was able to go through, find a few things. I'm not going to sort it by store because everything's kind of mixed up. 2 days later, so Saturday morning, I went to another couple stores, went out and hit the other Deseret Industries, which I think is on the west side of town. Didn't find a single thing there. Same sort of thing. They were very picked through and just didn't find anything. There's a Savers nearby. I went there and I actually had a pretty good score at the Savers. Went to one more store after that, found nothing. So I went to 4 total stores, bought items at 2 of them, and it's here in the bag behind, and got some stuff on the floor. So yeah, let's see what I found. Now we'll do the big things here in a second, but let me get this out of the way. First thing is I got this Golden Knights bobblehead of Nate Schmidt. Now it's nothing special, but here in Arizona we don't find as many of the non-Coyotes, the other NHL teams. So I'll be able to put this in my booth. It was $4.99. Now at the Savers I was able to use a coupon, and I think I got 20% off. I think that's what their coupon's good for. So it was marked $5. I got it for $4. I'll put it in my booth for $10. Again, it's not a huge profit, but I'm trying to make at least $5 per item on any of the things that I put in my booth that are, around that $10 range. So $4 to $10, I'll take it as a booth sale. All right, now let's get this big one here. This is kind of hiding back here. This is a big Paper Jams guitar in the box. Now, it isn't brand new. I looked on the one end that was sealed, the other end that had been opened. But to find it in the box is actually kind of rare. I see a lot of these guitars in the stores, and they're never in the box. It's kind of been a running joke with my daughter. Every time we're in a thrift store, we see one of these, and I have to pick it up and pretend like I'm playing it. So this is the Pro Series, and I don't know exactly what these are going for. I did sell one a while back, and I think I got around $40, somewhere in that range for it. It's a pretty big box. It's going to cost $12 to $15, maybe even more if it's going back to like New York or New Jersey or somewhere back there. So hopefully somebody on the West Coast buys this and it doesn't cost too much to ship. I paid, where's the price tag? $8.99 before coupon. The next big item kind of hiding back here is 2 of these skateboards. Now, yeah, I was actually surprised they look like they taped these 2 skateboards together, and it was, the price tag's on here somewhere, right here. So we got $5. That was at DI, and yeah, because they had 2 of them there, I went ahead and grabbed them. $2.50 per skateboard. I did look it up on eBay. There's only one seller. He's asking $35 plus shipping. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one on eBay around that same price. I'll probably put it around $30 plus shipping, and I'll take one to my antique booth. Probably price it for less, maybe $25. See if I can get that in my booth. There's no solds out there, so I don't know if this will sell or if it's going to take quite a while. But either way, for $2.50 per skateboard, I'm willing to take that risk. I took the skateboards out of the paper because I wanted to show you a little bit better look. Maybe I can get it without the glare. But we got 4 different players plus their mascot. Now, this is a very cheap board. That's what the back looks like. Got the Las Vegas 51s, and I guess they're minor league affiliate of the Blue Jays. But this is super cheap. This is just a painted piece of particle board. Very cheap. No one's going to actually use this as a skateboard. Definitely just as a decoration. Now let's get into this bag. This is from Savers. Now, interesting, at the Savers that I went to in Vegas, I don't know if they're all like that. I think they have multiple ones up there. They actually had a self-checkout line, which is very strange for a thrift store because I know here in Arizona, if you had a self-checkout, probably more than half your sales, there's going to be some shenanigans going on. People either just stealing stuff, throw it in the bag, scanning wrong things, switching price tags, whatever it is, they'll do it at thrift stores. So it's kind of strange. They only had 1 checkout person and then about 6 kiosks for self-checkout. So let's check out what I got. First off, I got this little game or figure. I know nothing about it. This here, Wrath of Kings promo, Iron Eyes. I don't know. It was $2.99, but I looked it up on eBay. I'll throw a comp up for this. I think they were $50. Yeah. I don't know if I looked at the solds. Either way, 2 people I think had them for around $50. I can either match their price or beat it a little bit if I need to because I got, less than $3 into this. So really good pickup on this one. Next out of the bag, we have a pop figure. This is from Toy Story 4. We got Gabby. Now they probably had 50 of these on their shelf. So somebody probably brought a case of them in because they probably don't sell very well, which is why I only bought 1. I figured I'd throw 1 into my antique booth. It was $4.49 before I used my coupon. So I have less than $4 into it. I'll throw it into my booth probably for $8, make a few bucks on it. What's next? Bobble Head. All right, so this is spruce Bobble Head. I really don't know too much about this. I think it's from the Las Vegas Aviators. Let me look it up real quick. I was right. Las Vegas Aviators minor league team. And the cheapest one on eBay right now is $26 plus shipping. So let me see if there's any sold here, because some people are asking like $50 for this bobblehead. If I hit sold, there's only one sold, and it sold for $20 plus shipping. So that's what I will price this at, $20. No reason to price it any higher. Maybe I can price it like $22 since I'll still be the cheapest. It was $5.99 before coupons. So they did have another one that was loose, but with a lot of bobbleheads, this one, I think he's given like a thumbs up. His thumb was broken off, so obviously I didn't buy it. But even when bobbleheads are in the box like this, definitely open them up, check them out, because a lot of times those little pieces do break. Next in the bag is this guy. We saw these at Target probably a year or so ago. They are called the Hangries, and there's these little bears, and they kind of gave them funny names, a little bit inappropriate names. And I guess they somehow poop slime, because that's what it says right here. He poops slime. And this one's name is Five Nights of Farts, as a parody of Five Nights of Freddy. So he sort of looks like Freddy a little bit. And they got like Harry Potter themed ones and a bunch of different ones. They were pretty funny. Now, we never bought any, but, you know, definitely liked reading them and checking out all the different names. This one was priced $2.99. Probably go into my antique booth for $8 to $10, somewhere in that range. All right, now I gotta show you how these work. So look, you put water and the powder in there, and then shake that butt. So I guess you shake it up, and then you squeeze it, and it poops out. Fun for kids. Last item in the box. Yeah, got one of these. It's a Logitech Quick Cam. $7.99. Now, I know I scanned it on Amazon, and I don't remember the price offhand, and I can't use my phone because I'm using that to film me right now. It is brand new and sealed. I checked. There's a seal here and a seal on that side as well. They're both intact. $7.99 before coupon. And if I remember correctly, they were about $40, somewhere in that range over on Amazon. And these usually sell pretty good over on Amazon. And I'll probably list it there. May cross-list it to eBay if the prices are about the same. This bag is now empty. Got a couple bags on the ground. Let's check those out. Right, the next two bags were both from the DI. And like I said, I bought stuff from DI, one store, and I bought stuff from Savers, the other store, and that was it. This one here, I bought both of these Brother ink toner cartridges. We have this one that has the different colors, and this one has black. So I might combo them together. We'll see. They were $5 each, and I got to look them up again. Prices are kind of all over the place on these. Anywhere from like $20. There's sales as high as like $40. So we'll see if there's any combos that people sold these together and I can make a bigger sale. Otherwise, I'll probably list these in that $25, $30 range. Start there, and you know, you can always send out offers if they're not selling after, you know, a month or so. I bought a few books. These are Harry Potter paperbacks, both issues number 1 and 2. And I just wait until I can find all the books for the set and put them together. I only bought these because they were $1 each. I believe there's 7 books in the set, so if we can find them each for $1 a piece, 7 books times $1, how much is that? That's right, $7. And I think the paperback set's going for $25 or $30, not too much. There's been a little flood of book sets out there. I haven't sold any in quite a while, but still buying them. I think they sell better in Q4, so hopefully come Q4, I'll sell some of the book sets that I have listed now. One other Harry Potter book there, but this one was the hardcover book. And this is book number 6, and it was $2 for this one. So for $2, I'll go ahead and pick it up. I already have several of these, but for the price, $2, I can go ahead and add it. It was in pretty good condition. I think we got 2 items left. Before I get to these, I want to thank you for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below. You're new, you're watching me for the first or second time, and you still haven't hit subscribe. That would help me out a lot. The thumbs up button's a good to hit too. Don't hit that thumbs down button. But if you want to hit it, it doesn't matter. As long as you hit one of the buttons, I think it helps me out. Now, we got this catcher's glove as the next item. And actually, I think this might be pretty good. I didn't even look up comps on it because most baseball gloves, I pick them up if the price is right. This was marked $3 for this catcher's mitt. And if you look at it, it is in fantastic condition. I mean, look at this thing. This thing looks next to new. Now, it is for a left-handed thrower. So this goes on your right hand. And there's not a lot of left-handed throwing catchers. It's kind of one of those things in baseball. If you're a left-hander, usually you don't play catcher. But in Little League Baseball, they let you get away with it. So got to check out comps on this, and I don't know what it is right now, but I will throw it up on the screen so you can see what this one's going for. I think it's going to be pretty good. And the next glove, this is another one that I'm wondering if the same person donated both of them, because this is also for a left-handed thrower, goes on the right hand, throw with the left. But this is an older Rawlings glove, also $2. I don't know if it focused on the $2. I'm just telling you, showing you the tag. Now, what's unique about this glove is look at the webbing on this thing. This is kind of a weird laced webbing. And I'm trying to see if I can find the model. It's kind of faded off. You can see the model if it'll focus right there. I'm not going to be able to read it without my glasses, but I did look up comps, and if I remember, they were really, really, really high. And again, I'll throw those up over here so you can see what they were for. Yeah, this one was $2 and this one was $3. So I got $5 into these two gloves, and I know I'm going to do really good overall on this purchase. So yeah, that was it for the Vegas trip. I know I'm probably leaving out a good story or two. It'll come to me later and I'll throw it into a later video. You know how I like to ramble on. So, all right, that's it. I hope you liked the video. I hope you like these items. And let me know what your favorite thing to do is in Las Vegas, whether it's a hotel, club, dancing, just hanging out by the pool, or what your favorite drink is down below. I had a lot of vodka Red Bulls, so that was my drink of choice this weekend. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. I know I already said it already, but subscribe, thumbs up, notification bell, and leave some comments down below for me. All right, thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you next time.